feel like I forgot to do something again. Microphone's on. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you for all the happy birthdays, everyone. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. I feel like I forgot to do something. And I don't mean like all the many things that I should be doing that I'm not doing. I mean like something about the pre-stream thing. I feel like I forgot to change a window or something, or did you tweet that you're going live? I never do that. Oh, maybe it's fan art. Fan art. Yeah, we have it's Friday, isn't it? 40 gift subs. What could the 40 be for? Thank you very much, Caps. How many hundreds have you given, Caps? God damn. Thank you so much. One for every two months I've been alive. Try not to age myself down too much. 40 from Annie as well. That's how it's gonna be, huh? That's how it's gonna be. All right. Thank you, Annie. Thank you very much. As always, hope you're okay. He's 6 years old. Should I go and do the proximity chat? Tiny Joe. 40 from Crazy Fist as well. Damn. Thank you so much. The most polite and gentlest ribbing of all time. Also the most profitable. 40. Why is it down there? That's weird. There we go. More 40s as well. Lirigetta and Phoenix Furion. Thank you so much. That's insane. That is so many. Mo 20 before that, and then a bunch of other like bits and pieces before that too as well. Holy shit. All right, I guess at this point I'm financially obligated to stay alive. Like, holy fuck. Gotta make it to 100. Financially obligated to stay alive is actually a crazy thing to say. 100? Oh, and then we could stream 100 line. Yeah, let's leave it till then. The bot getting automodded is so funny. Did the bot get automodded? Why does this feature even exist? The stream streak? I think that the stream streak feature is more for like channels that are just starting out, I think. And it's trying to a way to build people that like maybe only have like maybe 10 viewers. Although if you have 10 viewers when you're starting out, that's actually amazing. It's pretty difficult to get the to get started. Like I got the cheat because I had the YouTube audience. But yeah. I don't know what it must be like. I recently watched I hope I get his name right. Drew Gooden, is that his name? Drew Gooden, I think that's his name. I'm getting the last name mixed up. Drew Gooden, he did a video on YouTube where he followed Ninja's starting guide to streaming. And he didn't publicize at all that he was going to be streaming. And he had like an viewer the whole entire time, even though it was Drew Gooden. That video is actually really funny because he's like riffing back at Ninjas as he's watching his guide, and then just like, you know, and if you need help setting up like OBS and getting a microphone and everything turned up, there are a lot of tutorials and guides that you online to see this information. And Drew Gooden like pauses, looks at the camera, and goes, "Ninja, I don't know if you know, but you're making a tutorial right now." Yeah. I'll have to watch the video. It's actually a pretty good video. It's funny. Are we okay with the No Sleep for Kaname Date music for the background for fan art, or do we want our music? Also, I have a question. Hold on, let me see if I can drop this. Why is this such a like somber, serious, like dark, brooding opening? Like ooh, what's at the end of the tunnel? Look at this dark mystery that we're going to be going on. And instead, it's Iris in Bunny La La Land with Oda. I don't understand. Like I was expecting maybe a more not a more serious story, but like a darker story with stuff going on. And then it just flips over to alien abduction. Is it just a fake out for the opening, or is this leading somewhere? I remember I read something about this during the lead up to its release, and for some reason in my head I thought we were gonna be on the moon, and that like Date was gonna be like harassed constantly and was like being chased or something, and that's why he can't sleep because he's being like Jason Bourne like chase after, you know, like run down, and instead it's just like, I don't know, it's just like the weird thing. Wait, we're not? I've not watched these streams? No, it's just more AI 1 and 2, Annie. It's the exact same format, it's the exact same tone. If anything, it's a bit lighter. Rabbits live on the moon, Joe's cooking. It's so true. So true. How do I F11, right? Yeah. Look at the birthday celebration. Thank you, Maddie. I have no arms, so I'll just have to verbally clap, 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 clap. The gang's all here. Balder, Caps, Dalmec, Fia, a hypothetical walrus in reality, Irene, Jelly, Moi, Maddie, Moa, Mouse, and Rodney, aka Modney. I'm not there, Sisnagus. I think you're in the walrus suit, aren't you? It's a 2 for... Sorry. The real question is Joe more or equal to your age? What do you mean? Are you talking to me or are you talking to chat? Today is legitimately my birthday. I'm legitimately 40 today. I was born on November 14th, 1985. My birthday has never been some part of the Joseph Anderson construct, whatever. I can't remember if I was public about my birthday date until Death Stranding 1 doxed it, because I put my real birthday into Death Stranding, the PlayStation thing, and then the PlayStation like noticed my birthday while we were streaming Death Stranding, and Mads Mikkelsen got to show up and sing happy birthday to me like directly into the camera, which is when I realized that you know, maybe I'm not 100% straight. Yeah, Yusuke Lover 69. Yeah, that's my name. So yeah, that's like legit my birthday. Forgot to log on to Death Stranding 2 for my birthday. Darn it. Yeah, I wonder what it is for Death Stranding 2. I wonder what you get. Congratulations on turning double my current age today. You'd love to see it. You're 20, really? I wonder what the age spread is of the audience. There's so many subs and bits. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do a formal read through. Thank you in just a moment. For music during Fanart, do normal background music. Keep the AI background music playing. Okay, wait. It seems that most people want the normal ones. Okay. We could try gathering age data during Jed's set. We could, but I don't know if people would think that's like maybe an invasion of privacy or not. I'm not sure. Vital question on the pin. Sorry. Vital question for you. As today you are wiser than ever before. Thank you. We are deadlocked on a near tie in Twitch mod chat on whether the tomb Gooner and Gooning and etc. should stay auto-modded. Be the tiebreaker. Okay, so I am not very up to date on the current usage of bad words and slurs and all that sort of stuff. So this may be, I don't know if this is bad, but to me, Gooner is not really that bad of a word. I think that's probably fine. They're funny words to say. I think that they probably shouldn't be automated. But I don't know. Like there's a couple of words that that I have said on stream. And chat has said something like Joe, that's a slur, and I'm like, whoops. There's been a word that we banned on Jads that I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that had taken such a negative connotation to it. So like I don't know. Everyone who says them said that is true. Yeah, they do come from a crowd that is usually questionable, but I think that our community could use it all right. But you know, we could always just re-automate it if there's a problem. I didn't know what the word meant for so long. Where are we going? Desktop. Speaking of not opening that folder. Okay. Fan arts. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna be loud. Question. It's a joke. I don't have any save porn on this machine. Okay. Is it still too quiet? How about now? Is it too loud? Now it's loud. Really? Okay. Hold on. How about now? I'm too old to hear certain frequencies. I know that feel. Guy who thinks goon is the past tense of go. Is Joms your same age or is she younger? Joms is a girl? I thought Joms was a boy. Joms Chan? Oh, I can't speak to Joms Chan. Joms Chan is a different entity to Joms. That's true. Joms Chan is a girl. I think Joms Chan is younger. Yeah. Probably half my age, so I can't date Joms Chan. I'm so disappointed. Darn. Joe, have you not been paying any attention to the Glorp Joms Yuri Chronicles unfolding in fan art for the past year? I only care about Yaoi, so yeah. She's in a relationship, Joe? Well, I can't say that joke. After the person that came in and said, some people can't tell that you're kidding about the right wing fucking parody. I'm not gonna make that joke. Yeah, I've made that joke to you before, Mouse. So you probably know what I'm talking about. Brother, you'll be saying yaoi when my fucking goons get you for this disrespect. Whoa. You have people to do that for you? Huh. If you had to choose between having Wolverine's healing factor or being able to telepathically control your microwave, which would you choose? Definitely the healing factor. If I could telepathically control every microwave and I was Magneto, but just for microwaves, Micro-Nito, it's a discussion. Because being able to just move all the microwaves, I could cause a lot of carnage with that. Gooners ruin the honorable goon union. No true gooner. 40-year-old man comes on stream for his birthday and just can't stop saying the word goon. It's great. It's just fucking awesome. Gooner Goonerson. Yeah, there has been another murder. I know. The victim was my son. You don't seem very upset. We were not close. The murderer could be the killer could be anyone in Goonerville. That's over 12 people. I don't remember it now. Shit. I have to watch it again. Where is Goon Sword when we need them? It was yesterday, yeah. Did you get any good gifts yet? Do you think you get gifts when you're 40 for your birthday? What do you mean? You think that still happens? No? What do you mean? I got myself new socks and new boots. And the air fryer that I still haven't used. The kids did get me some presents. I haven't seen them yet today though. I'm going over right after stream. There's a survey Spike Chunsoft put out for the public recently, and a question on it: who is your favorite streamer influencer to watch? Naturally, I wanted to put down NL, but because it's your birthday, I put down you. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. Happy birthday! Thank you for the stream. It's been helping me through a rough patch lately. With a hug. Oh, you're welcome, Asherus. Thought I could help you with that. Hope it gets better, and you don't need the streams for some cope. There's propaganda in this art. Vote Fiaj-chan for, is it Fia-chan? Fiaj-chan or Fiaj-chan? Fia? It's Fia, right? It's Fia. I'd just say Fia for what? But there's two Fias. For 2025. So he's streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 next week or what? It depends on if it gets nominated. I don't know if it's gonna get nominated or not. Reddit seems to think that the five absolute shoo-ins are Death Stranding 2, Hades 2. I'm basing this on one Reddit comment. Hades 2, Death Stranding 2, Expedition 33, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Silk Song. That's it. Those are the fives. And then the sixth is either going to be Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or Split Fiction or something else. I think Split Fiction is a shoo-in, and I'm not that keen on Death Stranding 2 making it, to be honest. Happy birthday, streamer man. Hecky Elmo. Hecky Aljoms. Ooh. Aljo. I'm the Aljo. Come on, man. Kojima's half the show. Not anymore. Hey, I don't know, man. Like, I think that last year's Game Awards was the best Game Awards they ever did. I felt like that was the first time that they were in the ballpark of being respectable to the devs. And I feel like the devs actually really did have, like, a presence on the show last year. And it really meant something to them too. Like I don't know. Maybe it was just a performance. Like maybe I'm falling for something here. But to me, I felt like it was extremely corporate and a lot of advertisements. And the devs had to take like a real back seat. And it's just there. You know, obviously it meant something to them back then too. But it was more of a like Jeff Keighley's thing. But last year, for whatever reason, I don't know why. I don't know if they had complaints or there was a pushback or who knows. Like, does it matter or the conjecture? But last year it felt like it was a lot more like wholesome and really did feel like a community kind of event. Like probably the most I've ever seen an event like that. So I hope it's more like that this year, and it wasn't just a one-off because people were mad at Jeff for pulling the devs off in the middle of their speeches in 2023, because that was definitely a huge overcorrection from Christopher Judge going on too long, and he did go on too long. Like this. More than one thing can be true. Like the person who went on too long and made it so they have to shorten the speech times, like did go on too long. And then the next year they did cut it too short too often and they were too strict about it. Yeah. So after all these years, what are your honest thoughts on the anime aesthetic? You've seen 2D, you've seen 3D, and now you're 4D. Take your plus 2D and get the hell out of here. At least I could play chess with the president now, right? Kind of mad at how good that joke was. Happy birthday, Avarice. Okay, how's the sound? We good? Happy birthday, Wuggy. Yeah, happy birthday to Wuggy. Happy birthday, Wuggy. Happy birthday, Joe. Thank you, Sarah. Happy birthday to you as well. You too. Avarice is also the first sub for today with a resub 10 months. You do know what day it is today, don't you? With a YouTube link with a timer on it. All right. Give me a second.
My shit.
Oh, fucking hell.
You know what day it is today, don't you? It's Mommy's birthday.
What?
Is it BB's birthday?
A lot of birthdays today.
Nope. But today is a very special day, all the same.
He's so cool.
A special day for a special someone.
Wait, what?
You may have forgotten, but I haven't. Happy birthday.
Flowers from Mads?
Aww. Thank you, Mads.
Flowers from Mads? Wow. Comically attractive, man. I know. My go-to is usually that when someone is that attractive, it's like they're so hot that it makes you angry. Like it's just like I don't know. I don't know if it's not fair that someone can be that attractive, or it's not fair how much like power they just immediately exude over you or whatever. I don't know what it is that makes me think that, but it's just like it makes you angry. Oh, hold on 1 second. There you go, music back on. It's called envy? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I experienced a lot of envy, but maybe. Can you quickly log on to Death Stranding 2? I don't have the PlayStation 5 here, sorry, or that might be a fun thing to do real quick, yeah. Jack Viking is 450 mana coins, watch streak reach, and is using it to do a message. Bunny Girl Joms is needed and we deserve it anyway. Are you closing in on your midlife crash out? In all caps. Thank you very much, Jack Viking. I would support a Bunny Girl Joms, sure. Thank you, Greek and Beans, for the new sub right when we started. Thank you very much. No, before we started. So Avaristi had preloaded that in like an hour before the stream started. Damn. Thank you, Man of Answers, for the 20 gift subs right at the start of the stream. Thank you, Mo, so much. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn to the Dawns, for 900 bits as well. Hey, Joe, I hear it's your birthday today. Here's 30 times 30 bits now that you're 30. Happy birthday, Glorp. Thank you very much, Dawn to the Dawns. So just 20 from Moa because I'm 20, and then 30 from Dawn to Dawns because I'm 30. I'm aging rapidly as the stream goes on. Thank you, Henry White, for the 1,000 bits. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're singing it to you. Remember, it's just a number with a hug. A happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Thank you very much, Henry White. Thank you, Annie, for 40 gift subs. 40. 40. Thank you very much, Annie. Thank you, Azrael Cat, for the bits. Date when he's streaming and needs to check volume. Hey, chat, how's the sounding? How many of you discovered that term on stream 2 days ago? Happy Chikara. So what's your streamer midlife crisis gonna be? Gonna dye your hair and play Fortnite? Or no, I don't think I'm gonna have one. I don't know. I don't think I need one. 100 line? Gonna start a podcast? Well, there was this conflict in the early 1900s that I was suddenly really interested about last night. I'm not sure if people have read about it. Happened a long time ago. How you feeling about Rome right now? I can't pivot into enjoying Rome too much when I've been able to avoid that for all of my life. Like, I respect the Romans and everything. It's kind of like a cool era, I guess, but it's just like, I don't know. I learned recently only one Roman emperor died of old age. Was it Caligula? Had to be, right? Had to be. Thank you, Crazy Fists, for also 40 gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crab Fungus, for the 33 months with happy birthday, streamer. Can I be the age of whatever the resub is? I'm 33. That's good. No, this is a bad idea. This is gonna backfire hard. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Crab Fungus. Thank you, Regatta, for the bits as well. Follow up with a happy birthday, Joe, with 440 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you, Blue Sistar, for the 130 bits. Happy birthday, Joe. I'm cheering your age plus 100. Totally not sting on bits. 130. I could be 30. I could be 30 again. You can have that every stream if you stream 100 line. Thank you, the Krakonis, for the 400 bits. Yes, we scran. Yes, we scran. Oh, it's a Friday scran today for my birthday. Oh, damn. And we're going to be able to do it after fan art, too. I love Friday scran. Thank you, Paralogical, I think. Paralogical. Yeah, it's got to be that. For the 7-month resub. Same birthday as my grandma. Loves the elderly. Apparently, it's also King Charles's birthday today. I don't know how I had 40 birthdays before learning that I have the same birthday as that motherfucker. She's single, by the way. Says the chatter just said, I have the same birthday as their grandma. Because he wasn't a king? Duh, yeah, probably. Because who cares about Prince Charles's birthday? But now these King Charles is like, damn. Who else has my birthday? Let's see. Hold on. Let's look it up. Famous birthdays today. Let's see. Today's famous birthdays. Oh, Jean Eudes, French Catholic priest, founder of the Eudists. Damn, that's a big one. That's a good pull. Damn. Mozart, really? No way. Beethoven as well, huh? Is this bullshit? Not that Mozart? I mean, he's also a composer. Is it a different? Oh, it's the father of Mozart. Okay, the dad of Mozart. All right, and Beethoven's father. What the fuck? How are that? Okay, so I'm gonna raise a musician apparently. What the fuck? How did Mozart and Beethoven have the same dad? Okay, I'm not recognizing any of these other names. Okay, let's go down to the bottom. Born in 1979, Steve Cash, YouTube personality. I have no idea who that is. Where's the king? How old's Charles? Josh Duhamel. Really? To me, Oliphant's doppelganger? Huh, okay, I'll take that one. Double checked and Iva's birthday was November 9th, not the same date, but pretty close. That is pretty close. He's the guy from the Dead Space video game. Is he? Claude Monet was born today too? Huh. Okay, well that's fun. Thank you, Chari MMA, for the 3 months. Happy birthday, my online dad. It's been very shining of my daily life because all of your stream and vids. I hope you and your family having a blast year with a question mark. Thank you, Chari MMA, for the well wishes. With a bunch of chads scrolling. I like the chad scrolling. Thank you, Moa, for 250 bits with that happy birthday follow-up. Thank you so much for the years of streaming. No jokes here, just want to appreciate the humor and analysis you bring to these streams here. Oh, thank you, Moa. And thank you for all that you've done as well. Most recently, some of the 100-line cautionary tailing. You know whose birthday is this day? Rimworld's. Happy 12th birthday, Rimworld. Is it really Rimworld's birthday? Thank you, Ipson13, for the 37 months. Aw, now I'm 37. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Joe. 37's better. Thank you, Jungle Robber, for the 98-month resub. Shit. Well, I'm dead. Thank you very much. With the dancing jumps. Thank you, the Knower999, for 8 months. A birthday poem, Magic of the Lead. My streamer's 40 now. His life is being misled. Food and water can't suffice. He's convinced to devour lead. Desire grows stronger. It's becoming all too tragic. Listen to the brain, Joe. Choose cold logic over magic. Abandon lead fantasies. Think more like Erica. Don't forget even healthcare. If you are in America, do not eat a lead bar. It's not Armenian gata. Ika ga desoka minna samagata. The fuck does that mean? What anime is that? Well done. Well done, the Knower999. You can't just say that, Joe. Oh, is it like Gunnar? Do we have to ban it? Thank you, Scorpio Suro, for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. Thank you, Moa, for more bits. Now that the earnest thank you is out of the way, don't nominate 100-line chat. I still hear the redacted in my sleep. I still dread the redacted route. Joe will certainly Alt F4 on the redacted endings. Don't nominate it. But now I have to see if there actually is a Velociraptor. I have to know. You should know that's a slur for lead eaters. They have their own slur now? What? Lead eater. Man, that's heavy. Braver than I am, reading something in a language that he doesn't know what it means. I think you're mixing bravery with stupidity. Sometimes I just say stuff. Thank you, Bondi K, for the 5 months. Happy birthday, Joe. Thanks for all the laughs, commentary, and weebery. Oh, the weebery. From someone 5 years behind you. Mancha said I can say goon, so goon on, goon on, goon on. It's an Aerosmith song, isn't it? Thank you very much. You're 35? Are you already seeing the hill in front of you? Are you already seeing 40? Is it looming in the distance? Or I can't remember when I started seeing it. It was around that age. Maybe 37 is when you are no longer in your mid-30s, really. So yeah. Hey Joe, have you decided what your midlife crisis will be yet? No, not really. What are my options? I'm kind of on a budget, so I don't think I could do the red sports car. Also, I couldn't drive it. Write a Metal Gear game. Another couch. Really wanting to go to Japan. Get really into Italian wines. An affair is always a classic. Oh, well, you can't have an affair if you're single. A bigger, sexier microwave. Ooh, can I put my old microwave inside the new microwave? Get really into Italian wives. What? Is that a show? Suddenly becoming racist is free. Real talk, I don't think anyone suddenly becomes racist at 40, or like 50, whatever the fuck. If they start acting racist, they were always racist. They just didn't have the age of confidence to do it until then. Seeing your AI Somnium VODs after playing Dispatch really puts to light how bad pacing is in weeb games in the defense of AI Somnium files. There is a lot of optional stuff you can click. Oh, well, maybe Dispatch has that too. I don't know enough about Dispatch. There's a lot of optional stuff you can click on that slows the pace down. But I would probably generally agree, even without seeing Dispatch, that AI Somnium files is probably not paced that well. What about that patch? We're talking about Dispatch, not that patch. As a birthday treat, can we play a good game today? You want more Hunt Showdown? Thank you, Patience, for the 48 months. Oh no, I can't believe I have subscribed to you for a 10th of your life. Oh. Oh, damn. Thank you, Gameplay Student, for the bits. Happy birthday, Joe. Here's 100 bits to represent your Chex Notes 100th birthday. Oops. Anyways, here's to seeing you make it to the mythical age of 40. May you live long enough to outlive the Steins Gate requests. I hope so too. I hope so too. Somehow I think those are never gonna stop. It's gonna be chasing me to the grave, and then once I'm dead, someone will spin up an AI simulacrum of me in order to stream it, and they'll be like, "Here you go. He's rolling in his grave." We've actually hooked up the computer that's running this AI version of him to a motor that is being powered by him spinning in his grave right now, and it is actually a perpetual motion machine as long as we continue to stream Steins Gate. That's it. We've solved the energy crisis. I turned 36 last month and my hair is about 20% gray. Don't really care about getting old. That's good. That's a good attitude. Let's see if we still have it when you're 40. I don't know if there's something about... Does the body like know about like age? Like it can't. Like there's no like age thresholds that you pass, right? So it's just like I don't think it's like counting up to 40 or whatever like that. It's just like a gradient as you get older. Or I don't know if it's like in my head, but like I have noticed like the past couple weeks I'm getting a lot more gray hairs in my beard. It's like something knows that I'm hitting a good like age milestone or whatever. I'm also Weeaboo Bill is older than me. Weeaboo Bill is I should know this. He's at least 7, maybe even 8 years older than me. So Weeaboo Bill is like a big brother to me. And I remember when I just turned 30, like he was pushing 40, and I was like, I don't understand. Like as you get older, I don't know why I'm saying this. This is gross. I shouldn't say this now, and I realize where the story is going. I shouldn't say it. I was like, he's your senpai. He's kind of my senpai. Yeah, he's my unk. You can stop. It's not about sex warning. It's about like it's about hair. It's like I was expecting to be like to have more of a beard and like some more hair on like my chest or whatever as I'm getting older. And he said no, that actually comes a lot later in your life. And I was like, oh damn. Well, he's not stopping. I mean, I stopped at some parts of it. He has a better hairline than me though. God damn it. He lords it over me too. Worrying about getting old ages you? Doesn't. Do you get more gray hairs? Is that a real thing? Is stress lead to gray hairs, or is that a myth? Somewhat true, not universally. Stress does age you, yeah. I understand that, but does it actually lead to more gray hairs, or does it lead to like more like just like a haggard appearance? I guess it would be extremely difficult to test. That's the really bad thing about controlling all the variables when it comes to human bodies. Just very, very, very difficult. You okay, Gatsby? I'm playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 hardcore mode on my first playthrough now, and I can tell you're gonna hate it. Imagine the survival mechanics of Pathologic dialed to 11 with the map size and content density of The Witcher 3. The worst part is the map doesn't even show player location, so you have to follow the sun to navigate around the world. Really? Okay, that sounds like an interesting experience to me if it's done well. I'm not averse to like kind of hardcore experiences like that, but usually they're not done. Either they're not done well, they're not fleshed out enough, or that the hardcoreness of it is paired with a game that is just janky and doesn't deserve it. Like, I have no problems with games that have like a permadeath system, or if you die you have to start all the way from the beginning again like a roguelike. But if you're gonna have that system, it has to be your fault when you die. Like you can't have this bullshit of like, oh, but also it's a janky game with shit hitboxes and you might just like fall through the world and die, like that sort of thing. That's why Witcher 2 is one of the worst implementations ever, I think, of a permadeath mode, because the game is so fucking like janky and glitchy that it just doesn't work. Even though like playing Witcher 2 on a permadeath mode really does make you feel like a Witcher, and you want to have every advantage you possibly can when you're going into the battle. Makes you feel like you're Batman. Did you know you only need 23 people in a room to have a 50% chance of 2 people sharing your birthday? Yes, I did know that. I remember it cooked my noodle when I learned it. And basically, the idea to understand it, because you think you'd need way more than that, the way to understand it is that you're not looking at 23 people. You're looking at all the pairs you can make of those 23 people and all the arrangements that you can do. So it's way more than 23 chances of to have 2 people sharing a birthday. Yeah. Or at least that was my understanding of it. Yeah. Combat is incredibly janky, and the game is Red Dead Redemption's 2 level of annoying immersion. Is it? I watched the only footage I've seen of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is that I think I watched Mouse play it. She streamed it to me a while ago, and it was just one session. I don't know if Mouse continued playing it. It looked okay, like in terms of in terms of visuals, it looked better than okay. It was a very pretty game. In terms of gameplay, it didn't look all that great to me. I don't know. I might enjoy it, I'm not sure, but I would also, like, if that gets nominated on Monday, we're playing the first one. I don't know if we're going to finish the first one, but like we're going to play the first one for at least a little bit, and then we're going to go to the second one. I'm not playing the sequel without playing the first one a little bit. Look up which Animal Crossing character you share a birthday with. I don't have to. Someone in chat will just know that off the top of their heads. I hope it's Nook. Thank you, Physics Lawyer, for the new sub. Welcome, Physics Lawyer. What an amazing name. Physics Lawyer is here and subscribing. Thank you very much. Thank you to Dolomitos for the 11th resub. Woohoo! Nearly 1 year sub tier. What's the next Weeb game after this one? If Metal Gear Rising Revengeance counts as a Weeb game, then it's that one. If it's not, then does Near Replicant count as a Weeb game? If not, does Yeek count as a Weeb game? If not, honest to God, it might be Metaphor. We might go to Metaphor. Like, Metaphor is probably in early 2026. Oh, the Weebery. And the crowd goes mild. It's gonna be better than Persona 3, so it's good. Thank you, Avarisi, for the bits. Oh, it's this message. So after, get your +2s ready if you weren't here when we read it out earlier. So after all these years, what are your honest thoughts of on the anime aesthetic? You've seen 2D, you've seen 3D, and now you're 40. Thank you very much, Avarisi. Thank you, Stickley's Kingdom, for the bits. Happy birthday, Joe. Thanks for all the entertaining streams. I heard you only care about yaoi, and boy, do I have just the furry psychological horror visual novel for you. I don't know why I did that. What could the joke be? Thank you very much, Kingdom. Thank you, Terraflop, for the 30-month resub. Happy air quotes birthday, air quotes Joseph, air quotes Anderson. Damn. Thank you, Terraflop. Thank you, Sigma Vash, for the 11 months. Almost a year, oh lordy, and on your birthday. Now let's see if you can turn 80 so my subscription turns 42. JK, love you, Joe. I'll be happy if I can get to 80. I feel like, what's the average lifespan in Canada right now? Is it still low 80s? Siri, what is the average lifespan of someone living in Canada? The average life expectancy in Canada was 81.7 years in 2023. An increase from 81.3 years in 2022, but still below the pre-pandemic level of 82.2 years in 2019. Okay, but with how hard it is to see a doctor, really? Huh. You have to specify Moncton. Moncton is not going to have those stats on hand. There's no way no one gives a shit about that. And like, yeah, it's just not happening. For men, you need to knock a year or 2 off of that. Yeah, man, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. I love that. I love that statistic. Thank you, Caps, for gifting a sub to Nico Liza 1010. Is this a reference that I'm not getting? Who's Nico Liza? Let's go, tall men. Let's go. When you say tall men, can you include Joe in that too? They said it was a birthday too. Oh, happy birthday, Nico Liza 1010. How old are you? Give them a marble. There's no more marbles. Thank you, Simple from Jads, for 24 months. Thank you very much, Simple. Have you found out what sounding is yet? Did you Google and learn the sacred knowledge? Thank you very much, Simple. Thank you, Ace Vector, for the 12 months. From a fellow, from Ann, fellow November baby to another. Happy birthday, Joe. My birthday is next week, and I'm going to be ordering a huge pizza for myself. Love you, buddy. Take care. I'm not telling you. Okay. All right. Keep your secrets. I'm getting a poutine tonight from my favorite poutine place that is gluten-free. Aren't I being grown up and mature that even on my birthday, I'm not breaking my anti-gluten thing? I'm getting a poutine. Wait, are you a Valentine baby? I am a Valentine baby, yes. Although, like, some people don't know this until they have a kid. Like, pregnancies are not exactly 9 months. They're a little bit more than that. But like, if you map it out, I am born 9 months exactly after Valentine's Day, yes. And also, I was an accident, so that's great. So almost certainly am, yes, a Valentine, like, oopsie doopsie, yeah. How do you know that you're an accident, Joe? Oh, my parents tell me all the time. Thank you, Asa Bubble, or Asa Bubble, for the 9 months. Happy Jirthday, Jom's birthday? Damn, thank you. Thank you, Corny German, for the 21 months with happy birthday with confetti core. Nice. It's only downhill from here because I'm over the hill. But it's easier to go down the hill than up the hill, right? So life should get easier now? Yeah. Thank you, Dora Meteor, for the 31 months. Another one for the November babies. Happy birthday, Joe. It's also my birthday in 2 weeks, so I'm going to celebrate in the Rakenjima Mansion. Oh, what are you going to eat? What's your birthday meal? We have to share what our birthday meals are. I got an ice cream cake for the kids yesterday, and I got a small gluten-free cake for myself that has like chocolate in it and stuff, like layered. It's pretty good. I like that gluten-free cake. I can't remember what it's called. It's got a name brand on it that might be in a bunch of other stores. It's actually really good cake. I would eat it even if I didn't have to avoid gluten, I would still eat that cake. It's really good. I can't have the ice cream cake, unfortunately, though. We love cake. I actually don't like cake all that much, but I do like this cake. I feel like one of the reasons why I don't like cake too much is that when you're at a birthday or whatever, you get like this big huge slice of cake and it's just too much cake. You know what I mean? Gluten-free ice cream is fairly good, IMO. Yeah, it is, but this ice cream cake has like this is the one that the kids like. It has like fudge brownie in the middle of it, stuff like that. Yeah. I suspect Joe is a salty snack guy over sweets. You're actually wrong in the sense that I don't really snack all that much. I'm not a big snacker. I don't really like chips. But sometimes I like soda, and I drink calorie-free soda now. My only bad habit in life was drinking like actual Coke with calories in it, which was just horrible for me. So I switch over to the calorie-free soda, and soda and chips is a goated fucking combo. Even the Coke Zero and some chips just goes so well. It's such a great pairing. So even though I'm not big on chips, sometimes that is not a bad like combination to go for. But when it comes with like a sweet, like maybe like a tea or something like that, like a tea and maybe like a cookie or something. But yeah, like I think of snacking more lately because I can't always eat before stream, and then during the break I'll go and have like a cookie or something as a little pick me up. I should stop drinking soda. Again, I highly recommend it. Anyone in chat, take it from your 40-year-old favorite streamer that's 40. What a fucking like compartmentalization there of how to get me to your favorite streamer that's 40 and also talking to you right now. If you are drinking soda that has calories in it, like look at the back of the can, it should be around like 140 calories, whatever like that. That's how many calories are in it. Switching over to like Coke Zero or Sprite Zero or Dr. Pepper Zero or whatever the fuck that is that you like to drink, if you switch over to the 0 calorie version, and you are someone that drinks a lot of soda, this will just change your life. It's gonna suck for I don't know, like maybe a month, maybe like 2 months. Like you are gonna taste the difference, but I promise you, for 99% of you, after the 2 months, you will not notice a difference anymore. And the 0 version of the soda will taste exactly like the old version did. Okay, like it's like it is such a gift that you can give to yourself, but it will suck for like a month or so, and it'll get worse to the dolls because of this though. Could he get worse? I didn't think that was possible. Did he really? What do you mean? That's correlation, not causation. Can't be. It can't be. Just drink water, Lamayo. I mean, I also drink a shit ton of water. I know there's people in the chat that are just like I only drink water, though I'm the water gang. I don't know. Like I feel like it's fine to have like fun drinks, but typically anything with just empty calories in it is not great for you. However, if you're in a position where you are like underweight, or like even then, it's probably not the healthiest thing if you're trying to put on some calories, extra calories. But you know, it's not the worst thing in that case. Yeah. Thank you, Puka Boy, for the 1,000 bits. Does that mean I'm 1,000? Happy birthday, Joe. May your 40s be at minimum as good as your previous decades. Oh God. my 40s are gonna be like Persona 4, the best time. The best time. That's what I'm going for. I'm throwing the gauntlet down. There we go. The best time. The golden year. So I have to start watching the Golden Girls. Thank you, Smear, for the 74 months. Still in VOD land, but hoping to say I love your streams. Thanks for everything. Well, I hope you hear this when you get into it in the VOD if you care about Kaname Date. Thank you, Smear. Hope you have a good day. And you're having a good day when you hear this. Thank you, Slowly FG, Slowly Looking for Group, for the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much, Slowly. Hope you're well. Thank you, Amaryl, for the 3 months from Chimpan A to Chimpan 3. Close. I love that bit. That's my favorite Simpsons bit. Oh my God, it's so funny. The Nanjo version we got for Umineko was a classic. I wonder if that's going to be a contender for Jed Seiya. Thank you, Mick Rascal, for the 8 months. Happy birthday, Jew. If you think that you being 40 years old are unfunny, imagine what will happen when you hit 50. Oh, fucking hell. Huh? What? Oh, I realize what I said now. J-O-O. They just dropped the E to say my name in a funny way. They didn't call me, you know, that. God damn it. Thank you, Miss Rascal. Thank you to Narnesh for the 10 gift subs. Thank you very much. It's not a slur, you can say Jew. I know, but like chat was like reacting in a weird way, and I didn't want to repeat it in the same context. And also Caps again for gifting a sub to Pixelated Vision. Is it also their birthday? Oh, it's so loud. Let me turn it down for me. Is it too loud for everyone else too, or is it okay? Just in case, happy birthday, Pixelated Vision. Thank you very much. First time chatter who said they had been a VOD viewer for a month and downloaded Twitch app to watch you is very sweet. Also, I need an excuse to overtake Loner Archon on the leaderboard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is quite sweet. Thank you for highlighting that, Caps. Dalmek is gonna jump the queue because I just read it. I'm laughing. Thank you, Dalmek. Heard on the grapevine, it's your birthday. Hope it sucks. Heart, heart, heart. Thank you, Dalmek. Thank you. I was watching the Avarisi compilation, and there was some joke. I can't remember what it was, but I was doing a joke, and then I stopped in the middle of the joke as chat was freaking out because it was a really lewd joke, I think. And I said the just the LOL from Dalmek in the middle of that means so much to me. It's nice to see another funny person laugh at your stupid shit sometimes. Thank you, Sutema, for the 9 months. At my grown person job, typing this on company time, so in a way my boss is paying for this sub. Oh, thank you very much, Sutema's boss. Hope AI is going well. I'm only on stream one of the third eye game VOD. What stream of the third? Okay, I feel like there's a mistake there, or I'm just so old I'm not reading it properly. Of the third eye game VOD. Yeah, I do not envy anyone who's here and hasn't seen the other two ones. Yep. Even though the game tries to be approachable and people can come into it whenever they want, it is kind of crazy. Yeah. Can we have a worst best Joe's take award for Jed Saya? Oh, that would have been good if we could have some clips for it. Yeah, maybe we can do that next year. What would win? Best take would be this year definitely don't eat berries from the bush. And then worst take would, like, paradoxically also be don't eat berries from the bush. We could probably combine them. Maybe that's what you're proposing, yeah. Thank you, Paramonata, for the bits. Happy birthday, Joe. 100 bits plus the age you had 20 years ago. Ah, I've been playing Yeek in anticipation for your streams, and I can already tell that they're gonna be amazing. I still don't know if we should do the old version or the new version. Most requested game will probably go to Fear and Hunger, by the way. Nope. No, it's not. Absolutely not. Thank you, Calm908 for some more bits to follow it up. I didn't get to send a sub message, but first real paycheck from my first real lawyer job came through. So I can congratulations. So I can finally hit tier 2. 91 months means you've been there for undergrad and law school. I also want to take this time to tell the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 haters to shut up and that the game would be right up your alley. Ooh, okay, interesting. The gaming lawyer says that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 would be a good time. Congratulations on the first paycheck coming through from your lawyer job. Is it true that in your experience so far that most lawyers are assholes, Com? Is it true? This is a safe space, you can say it. You can answer. Yes. Just yes. Thank you, Kafefa, for the 34 months with happy birthday with 3 hugs. Damn, one for every decade that I've been alive. Thank you very much. Thank you, Infatuated Hades, for the bits too. Happy birthday. My birthday is exactly 2 weeks from yours, November 28th. November boys, dance, 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 dance. I think it's a good month. November's a good month. Thank you, Secret Writer Lab Tech Guy, for the resub, 31 months. Happy birthday. Just wanted to let you know that your streams have helped me through 3 different educational programs. Oh, the Witcher 3 video production too, I guess. You're my favorite elder streamer. Do I have to start streaming Skyrim? I guess I have to, right? Luckily, just like Silent Hill F, 100 Line has gotten a fair amount of updates to making getting through the game less annoying. Still super annoying, but still. Oh, we should probably play the base version then so I can understand. Thank you, Cheeky Dumpling 4 for the new sub. Welcome, Cheeky Dumpling. I like that name a lot. Very cheeky, very cute. Thank you, Blin26 for the 17 months. On pace for an 11-hour fan art shoot. I know, right? It's already been over an hour. But hey, it's good to yap today of all days. It's been a yap week too. I don't know, just kind of chilling at the beginning. I think it's because I'm not awake very much before streams this week, so I'm just waking up as I'm talking to chat. So unfortunately, everyone has to deal with that. But I feel like chat enjoys the app sections most of the time. Some people don't like them, but most people like them, I think. Do not play the base version of 100 line. Be thankful for the sacrifices the 100 line vets make. Oh, did you take a shower? I had a shower last night after stream, so I'm still fairly fresh, but I will have another one after stream today. I had a problem getting my contacts in before stream. Every once in a while, like, I don't know, it's not very often, but every once in a while there's some like little bit of debris on the inside of the contact lens, and you put your contact in and it feels like there's like a pebble. It feels so much bigger than it actually is. It feels like there's a pebble just sticking into your eye, and you're like, what the fuck, and you have to take it out and do a whole fucking reset of it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I think you should just veto 100 line because it'd be funny. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it. I've been thinking about like doing like the sub hostage situation, and I think that could get toxic, so I don't think I want to do that. A chicken wing, yeah, there's a chicken wing in the contact lens, yeah. That's why I went back to glasses. I don't like wearing my glasses though. I don't like how I look with the glasses on, but I also don't like how they feel. I very rarely wear glasses. Instead of it being like every sub is 10 minutes of 100 line, maybe better if there was like a sub goal for an ending. So therefore, so I can get to the ending as long as it takes, and I don't feel pressured to like I'm wasting someone's 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the thing. The folks at 100 line want toxic. That's what they crave. That's true. We have made it pretty clear that we don't want to do it. So forcing the issue is kind of a toxic move. So we respond with toxicity because, you know, that's what makes the world go around, right? What could go wrong? Trust if you wear the glasses enough, you will get used to both how they look and how they feel. I wore them a lot though, and I don't think I did. I think I got used to how they look more, but I think my glasses I have a really big head. So maybe I just need a bigger pair of glasses. Like it doesn't just hurt my nose, it also hurts like I have indents in the side of my face above my ears, like just below my temples, like from them pressing in. So maybe I just need maybe I need bigger glasses, and then I would find them comfortable. Is there anything? Oh, like if I wear my glasses for like a full day, it's excruciating when I take them off. I think when you wear your glasses for an extended period, you're always gonna have indents on your nose, right? Like it's resting there, like not painful indents, but you're always gonna have something. But maybe not on like the around the ears, the temples. Like that's where it hurts. Yeah, I have very sensitive skin though, so maybe it's not a size thing. Maybe it's just a bad skin issue. I apologize. I'm not aware of how tight your glasses are. No, it's okay. Just big head. You know what they say about someone with big head. Big YouTube videos. Thank you, Sienna in Vienna, for the 3 months. Happy birthday, Joe. Hope you have a fab day. Me too. It'd be nice to have a bad day. Sorry, a fab day, not a bad day. Whoops. All right, I've cursed myself. Thank you, Ko Hakiyama, for the 23 months. Happy birthday, old man, Joe. You're and cute eyeball eye and a porn mag addiction away from being the best detective ever. Oh, I was wondering where that sentence was going. Okay. I'd replace an eye to get Iba. Yeah, sure. Iba seems like a fun partner. Thank you, Kefka Kefla, for the bits with happy day of birth. Did you enjoy the movies, Kefla? What did you watch yesterday? Do a movie report. Thank you, Commandal86, for the 69 months. Nice, with happy birthday. And I'm finally at the top of my scroll bar. Thank you again, Delmic, for the bits. With a hope it sucks. Thank you very much, Delmic. Thank you, Eddie Avery, for the 10 months. Happy birthday to my favorite right-wing content creator, moi. Your videos and streams probably influenced like a third of my life. So thank you for being an actually good role model. It's wild that you're putting those two things together. Holy shit. What if I just proclaim myself as a right-wing content creator, but just stay with like the left-leaning takes and everything like that, and just never address it? I mean, people do the opposite all the time. Like, I'm totally on the left, and they're just like, but I still voted for Trump because blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like we could do it, right? You are a pretty good role model. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Get it? Twist. A current poll. I want 100 line because okay. Thank you, Eddie Avery, for the 10 months. Oh, I already read that one. Thank you. Sorry, I'm. It's my birthday today, so I'm all out of sorts. I'm getting so old I can't keep it straight. Thank you to Azrael Cat for the bits. Post Marble Race, people should donate to add an ending and lose an ending, starting from 50 endings to decide how many you need to do for 100 line. Make it a monocoin thing. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Are slight variations of one ending counted as one ending for the subathon? Because that might knock off like 30 endings. I don't know. Does the game count it as? What's that? Because if the game counts that as a full ending, then yeah, it should, right? I don't know how the game works. I thought there were like 100 equal endings. Or some endings in 100 line faster than others in terms of like, are some of them jokes? I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. He doesn't know? He actually doesn't know. Yeah, I know very little. I want 100 line because I think it's great. I think it's shit. I think Joe will go, wah! I want to inflict it. I don't want it. Ooh. And thank you, Chronotacular, for 500 bits at the end of all of this. Hey Tom, happy birthday. I turned 33 on Tuesday, so here's to our shared misery. Getting comfortably into the 30s. Yeah, I can see some of the misery. It's okay though, don't worry about it. Thank you, Chronotacular. Enjoy Expedition 33. All right, so thank you, Maddie, for this. This was a great background as we went through all the messages. I really love the Jom's cake. 4 big candles. 1 big candle stands for 10 years. How many lines are on it though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I'm only 32. There you go. Thank you, Maddie. I just joined. Happy birthday. Do you know you have the same birthday as Mike Stocklassa? I feel like I know who that is. Is that one of the Red Letter Media guys, or am I getting the name mixed up with someone else? Oh, it is. Oh, damn. Huh, that was a call. Holy shit. Which one is that? The bigger one? The one that loves Star Trek? The grumpier one? That does not narrow it down. If you said the not grumpy one, that would narrow it down, because there are 3 of them, and 2 of them are grumpy, and 1 of them's not. So if you said the not grumpy one, I would know who you're talking about, but the other 2 are grumpy. Is it the one that, like, when Star Wars, the new sequels were announced, he did a crazy bit where he went crazy and smashed a room with all of his figurines in it? That was a great video. Mr. Plinkett? I don't know which one does the Mr. Plinkett. Yes, that's him. No, it's not. That's I love how we're doing this instead of just looking it up. Hold on. That's Rich? Oh, I mean, I've never smashed a room with Star Wars figures in it, so I don't know why you're putting me on blast for. Mike RLM. Oh, it is him. It's the one that looks like everyone's dad. Okay, yeah. Jay Bauman is the not grumpy one. Rich Evans is the one that smashed the room with all Star Wars figures in it. Okay, and Mike is the one that loves Star Trek. Okay, you got the dad birthday. He's 47. I'm sorry, is that true? I just kind of didn't even process that. What I just saw. Is he really 47? Born 1978. All right, he looks pretty good for 47, I'm gonna say, unless these pictures are old. I shaved yesterday. I trimmed my beard yesterday, so I wouldn't look like ancient on my birthday. Just for no reason at all. Just for no reason at all. The hate keeps him young. Did it work? Yeah, I look a lot older with like the full beard. Yeah. Thank you, Maddie. Also from Maddie, 1 of 3. The fuck you sim continues. No Vespers. Oh, this is Padlod. No Vespers. If you don't go away, I'll vaporize your ass. What's with this quality, with this price? It's unscrannable. It is what it is. Buy it or fuck off. Damn. Hey kids, want a needle? Don't shoot. Also pretty good. Dagger in the head. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I did an round of Arc Raiders last night as falling asleep when I got home. I was out for so long after stream yesterday. Holy crap. Oh, it was such a long. It started to snow while we were out too. Took the kids to get birthday cake. And I did 1 round, and I almost shot a guy in a building, and he's like, "Are you friendly?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll be friendly." I go over. It was like the dude's like first game. He was standing over like this supply cache you have to take to a like a sentinel station, and he's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Are you new?" He's like, "Yeah, I just got the game." So I took him over to I guided him to the place where you can put the supply cache in and get a bunch of supplies. And I'm like, you get like a gun from this, and you also get a bunch of ammo and everything like that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And he's like, "Oh, cool, thank you." And as he was looting it, I shot him in the head, and I took everything from him, and I walked away. No, I didn't. I let him live. And then as I'm walking away, he says, your name is awesome, by the way." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm Buttman Butt. So the first person he met in this game was showing up in his like corner of the screen using the microphone. It's Buttman Butt. 40, by the way. I think it's a great name, isn't it? Buttman would have been enough, but then we just add the extra butt for like just a little bit of pepper, just a little bit of spice. It's Buttman Butt. Are you enjoying Arc Raiders? I really was, but I'm not enjoying it anymore nearly as much. I was excited about the new map that they were releasing, but then it turns out there's a whole fucking like AQ40 like World of Warcraft Classic bullshit event about unlocking it. So like I couldn't play the new map because no one could because it wasn't fully released. I feel like the PvP is not that great. Like I don't know. I feel like I don't mean like it gets in the way of the PvE. I mean like just when I'm PvPing in Arc Raiders, I'm just not having a good time. Like it's not as fun as PvPing in Hunt Showdown. Just the mechanics, like the shooting, is just not that great. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a game that's going to have longevity for me, but hopefully they can tune it up a bit. Happy birthday 39 plus 1 plus happy 39 plus 1 birthday, Joe. Around 2 years ago, your streams and VODs really helped me when I was struggling with motivation to finish my engineering degree project. I kept saying to myself, I can do it and finish my degree faster than Joe finishes his Redacted 3 video. True, and you did it. Because of that, I'm in a much better place right now. Also, this week's stream discussion of Cloud Atlas made me realize at 2 a.m. that true line is real, not Rick and Morty bit. Couldn't sleep all night from laughter. Oh yeah, that is true, and it is. I speak of the true. It is kind of weird, even in the context of Cloud Atlas. But it's meant to be. It's meant to be weird. That is meant to be like an odd like language isn't really the same whatever in the future. But it is funny, and I don't know. I feel like they could have done better than that, but Hunt Showdown is good. It does something like it. Yeah, maybe I'm comparing. It's an unfair comparison. Yeah. All right. So 1 out of 3. More Pathologic. Aw, cute. Aw. Fia's always with us. A little glimpse of humanity. We're sharing the Scran? Aw. The 4-panel soul here. Boom. Boom. Aw, she's hungry. Why are we making her carry everything? What are we doing? I unironically used to have a trench coat like this. Yes, I was that cringe. Aw. Clap, clap. Reputation up. Vote for my daughter. Propaganda for Fia. You should hold most of the propaganda back until we're actually voting instead of just nominating. Like, she's a shoo-in for nominating, right? Right? A little glimpse of humanity. Thank you, Maddie. And 3 of 3. Health, 5.2%. Is this the straight score? What's the fucking hell, man? What the fucking this in the background? Holy shit. Doesn't always lead you to the happy ending, however. Oh no, it was poisoned. Set us up the bomb. This motherfucker. Is there actually a random chance in that game that the food is going to be plague? Can you like save scum around it or no? Or does it spoil over time? Smiles in the chat. Nobody knows. Each bomber guy would know. Thank you, Maddie. I hope we continue to enjoy Pathologic, because so far it's actually an interesting time. It's not a fun time, but it's an interesting time. Big Witcher 1 vibes. By Harmva? What? Uwin? What? What? Oh, what are those? Holy shit. I mean, like, wow, look at those down there. Those are red. Remember that one time Joe ranted for like a minute about how they put tiny sauce packets that you always throw away but still have to pay for with the box meals everywhere? Probably not, but there she is oohing. Pretty sure that's not how abbreviations work, but as Joe loves oohing on stream, I thought I'd give the birthday man an excuse to ooh as a treat. I took it. Clueless, sauce box, garbage, red skin, hat. Red skin is so gross. Ooh, gloves, gross, also gross. Oh man, this design is so gross. So gross. Ooh, tiny sauce, unwanted, unneeded. I think, unironically, that these here, this specifically, should be banned. I think that there should be, we should all group together as a society to make a minimum size that these can be, because I think that this size of ketchup packet is never enough for one person, and it's just a waste of resources. They should be bigger. Like, the amount of shit that goes into making the material for this packet, right? If you want ketchup, I feel like having a portable ketchup packet is a good idea, okay? I think it's a good idea. I think we should have it. But I think they should be at least 3 times bigger. I think. Damn. The other day, one of these fell out of a bag and I accidentally stepped on it and had my very own ketchup Angry Birds moment all over the wall. What did did you say it like that? Oh shit! It's the cringe police calling. I still don't get the Angry Birds thing. I do a lot of kegels. A lot of kegels. Thank you, Belito Frito. Always want to say Belatro for the 24 months. Happy birthday and happy Chikara. I love how we all collectively remembered Chikara yesterday because one person didn't forget and reopened the floodgates of Chikara. Happy Chikara. Thank you, Schlang Poofa, for the 12 months. How many years have you subbed to Anderson JPH? 1. You're the youngest sub ever. End message. Damn. Thank you, Schlang Poofa. Thank you, Jacob Cowley, 27 for the bits. Wow, happy birthday, Joe, Toms, Joms, Toad, Jamas. Enjoy your lifelong stay on the other side of 40. Jokes aside, really hope your 40s bring some new good to your life. Many blessings. Blessings from Jacob Cowley? Thank you very much. I'll take some blessings. Thank you. Thank you, French fries. Oh, appropriate. A measly 100 bits for your birthday, Joe. Thanks for being such a fun guy to listen to. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for the bits. Glad you enjoyed the streams. Are people gonna ship Uwuin and French fry now? Huh. You know what? They are two Chans that are often don't have the Chan in their name. I like her hat. Alright, is there a 2? There's a 2! Truly, the Witcher 2 video of fan art. Overworked, took too long, and I kinda hate it. Why? It's good! Good luck painting that dress to anyone who ever wants to make Yuri art with Anne French fry. Okay, you knew what you were doing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about art creation, but this looks extremely difficult to get right with the folds and it bunching up. God damn. Look at this. Here too. Yeah, that looks very, very difficult. It's a cool design though. She's so unhappy. You need a reference model for sure. Who wants to volunteer? Blurry Persona 3 on the right, Blurry Joe on the left. Is that Persona 3? What's in the background? Is that some like Yuri looming in the distance? It sure is. How can you tell, Joe? Oh, it's transparent. Okay, but what's here though? Look at this. We're seeing this in the background because that's what we're on. But this isn't here. How can you tell? I don't see Persona 3 at all. How are people so in tune with Persona 3 that they can just see it when it's so blurry? I recognize the box art. Damn. Okay. Thank you, Harmfa. I really like this Chan. Uwoon Tiny Sauce Chan. By C8, can't believe Joe would do this. What'd I do? Implicit Umineko spoilers for the next 4 images. Implicit. So probably okay, but maybe if you want to be careful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's because we stopped Bandle. Mr. Dull's banned Glorp. Oh no. Oh. Well, that sucks. Sorry. I could easily reverse this. It doesn't take that much time, but I won't. The receptionist with huge brow. Aw, damn. Impressive eye contact. Okay. All right. Loyal. Or she's a butt girl. Butt girl butt. Nice. Nice. Mr. Dolls. I like Mr. Dolls. Thank you, C8. All right. So Umineko spoilers, maybe? 3, 2, 1. By Tep. Some nomination propaganda, both for Red Truth Chan, Best Nude Chan, and Metal Gear Solid 4, Creamiest Stream, and Totally Not Mistake Stream. Shannon smiled. Red Truth Chan, Metal Gear Solid 4 is peak. After all, it has some of the most emotional boss fights in the entire series. And, as an added bonus, all of them are powerful women. Representation win. Every one of those fights is a wonderful synthesis of the old and the new. Oh damn. That is a take. That is a take. Okay. Does it progress? Oh, and we can't ignore just how deeply they connect to the story too. After all, those fights end with you confronting your enemy at their most vulnerable and are forced to kill them to continue your mission. An intimate moment where you gaze upon their pitiable forms, stripped of all artifice physically and emotionally, as you learn all the horrors they have to suffer. Why? It's just absolutely awful. I heard one of them was even forced to eat cement as a child. Kojima is a genius. It's peak. Joseph Anderson says, Drebin was making all that shit up. Damn. But this was set in red. It was set in red. I don't think the blue can cut through that. I think Drebin was actually making all of it up. Damn, they're subjective red truths. I mean, that's the spoiler. Thank you very much, Tep. Ooh. Oh, damn. Credits to Dalmic for writing all that. Really? Dalmic should be in the tags then. By Crumbs, Dear Joe, Mouse, Jelly, and Jads. Alas, it is finished. My farewell piece to all of Umineko. Reunion of the Rodent Witch. Although, that's a good title. Although this is a bit late, I still wanted to make something to commemorate the Umineko streams and all the chaos that ensued, and I hope this picture will suffice to tell how much it all meant to me. Please be sure to look very closely. Oh, I see Date already. Credits to the artists of the respective chans, and if you like it a lot, consider nominating it for Jedsea 2025. There's still time. Oh, is that... I get them mixed up sometimes. Is that Sumari? I think that's Sumari, right? That is Sumari-chan. I really like Sumari-chan. Bikoi Off Snow, Blue Truth Chan, Chandelier Chan, Chessboard Chan, Glorp, Gold Truth, Jelly, Jomsef, Moi, Kaname Date, Mouse, Sho, Teramusa Nanjo, Sumari, Tub of Insects Chan, and Umineko Chan. Where's Tub of Insects Chan? Can I zoom in? Oh man, look at the zoom we can do. There's our boy. Porno Mag, our boy next to our other boy. Chandelier. No, that's Sumari, right? That's Chessboard, that's Sumari. This is Sho, right? I think. Is that Tub of Insects? Next to the tub? Bikoi drink. Oh, the Scrandle on the table. Joms. Oh, there's so many details. The yarn string in the mice on the wall there. That's really cute. I have a question, Crumbs. Did you draw the whole background and then put the characters on it, or did you like strategically just like, you know, I don't have to fill in the detail of the background and I'll put the character in front of it? Like, is because if you draw the whole entire background and then draw them on, like, my god, like that is a lot of effort for like stuff that gets hidden. Aw. Jelly, do you support this hangout? They look like they're having a great time. Sick reflections on the floor. I know, right? Look at them. The green version of this outfit goes hard. Jelly is a proud unk. All of the books. I'm nowhere near old enough to be an unk. Unk is a state of mind. It's not about age. Where'd the cake come from? Damn, that is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Crumbs. She has a worm scarf. Oh, she does. Yeah, look at the worm scarf. It's hanging down there too. Oh, that's cool. Every Chan was there. Every Chan, every Chan, every Chan, every Chan, Chan, every Chan, every Chan. Can you zoom in on the newspaper under the hot dogs? It has something on it. I can't zoom any further. Chat, what is the female equivalent of Unk? MILF, I think. 276 Chan has the honor of being the only Chan who's had a different design every time she's been drawn. Has she really? No, that's the equivalent of DILF. I reject your DILF. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this meta. I'm changing the game. As the oldest person here, I have the right to do that. Not only does she keep getting redesigned, I think we've said this every time a new design pops up. Well, we'll have to continue the trend. Thank you very much, Crumbs. This is gorgeous. I love this so much. Oh, Ryu! Damn, almost missed it. I love the dates there too. I think that's it for the Umineko. Yeah, so if you were tabbed out for some reason, then I think that's it. By Merrick, just finished the first VOD. What a finale. The Virgin Snake versus the Chad Bells. Prospects, Piss Pants Weeb, Raw Revolver Cringe a lot. Woman engineered to perfect parry the Bond girl role. And no, not November champion. Didn't use CQC because the huge fucking backstory justifying it when really it didn't need it. Dunked and dumpstered for nicotine intake by Nanoco 2. We have Big Boss at home. Basically just a vehicle for nanomachines, the muscular suit, and lung cancer. Ages like milk. Just mustache by itself. Respects women. Probably wishes he could molt. Holy shit. Versus the Chad Bells. Puts the Roy in Pussy Destroy. The double ball just so good. No, she could be your daughter. Unhappy. Lucky me. While Raiden studied the blade, I'd study his girl. No mustache, silver foxhound, loves women passionately, ages like wine. While Ryan studied the blade, I studied psychology. Reveal hit chat like smallpox the Inca. Holy fuck. No, I already heard that tutorial on Happy Face, then you'll hear it again. Holy shit. Damn. Poor Raiden. Poor Raiden. +2 Merrick. +2. Now you can say your right wing. What did I do? Raiden had a hard life. You know, it was raining today 40 years ago. Oh, man. I love this meme format still. It's a classic. But maybe it's just because I'm a millennial, so, you know. It just lands with me. Thank you very much, Merrick. And the last fan art today is... Balder, no sex warning? Balder! Holy shit! Kept you waiting, huh? Joseph Anderson video game analysis. The mustache. Actually pulling it off? It's the 14th in Japan, so happy 39th birthday, Joe, Tom, Jom, Tosif. Thanks for the many hours of entertainment and helping make my life better. Here's the same picture for the 5th time in honor of your favorite video game series. Don't worry about people calling you old on the internet. They do that to anyone regardless of whether they're really old. Several Jadseans even called me old, and I'm just 24, so don't sweat it. And from everyone else in the community too, even though I didn't ask anyone, happy birthday, Joe. Thank you, Balder. Thank you. What an ending. What an ending. We need 30 more of these images. There's already quite a few. God damn. Is there like 2 people with a laser pointer each here making this happen? Or is this just aura? Can we make the ass an emote? Like just this here? Just this part? How would that even look in the chat? Like ass? We'll see. Maybe we can swap out one of the ladder emotes for the ass emote and see how it looks. It's a birthday cake? Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, god damn it. Thank you very much, Hanra. And thank you everyone for the fan art and for the happy birthdays. All right, let's do dolls, and then we will take a break, and then we will play No Sleep for Kaname Date for a couple hours. I don't think I can go until 7 today, so we're probably gonna end a little early. And again, sorry that we started late. My sleep has been awful this week. Absolutely awful. All right, game duel. Is this a Conan game? No. Lord of the Rings game? Shadow of Mordor? I think Shadow of Mordor would be more purple. No. Dungeon Siege? Not Shield. Dungeon Siege 1? Oh, it is Dungeon Siege. It's Dungeon Siege 2. Nice. I didn't play this game. I played the first one. I didn't play the second one. What? That's weird. Silent Hill. Just any Silent Hill. Okay, it's not a Silent Hill. I don't know what this is. Acid Peel? It's Until Dawn? Really? What? I've played Until Dawn and I don't recognize any of this shit. Was this just promotion? Matt? Yeah, Matt? What the fuck? The second face, you didn't recognize that? I vaguely recognize that one. That's what I almost said a spoiler for the game. Someone was wearing this. What weird promotion. Okay, it's very provocative. All right. Jodel. Unfortunately, video games do this so well that I can't think of a single example of this happening ever. All discussions on games with ambiguous stories are always respectful and come to reasonable conclusions. Shit. This is a video. Fuck. What video is this? Erdtree. It's the Erdtree one? Oh, is it the Erdtree one? I think it's Erdtree. It's either Erdtree or it's Witcher 3 Part 1. It's one of those two. It's a recent one. It's one of the most recent two. Let's do Shadow of the Erdtree. No, it's Witcher 3. No? It's before that? Unfortunately, video games do this so well that I can't think of a single example of this happening ever. It's pointing down. All discussion on games and ambiguous stories are always respectful and come to reasonable conclusions. T-Rex Runner. Yeah, okay. I say something like this in the Witcher 3 video, don't I? Or maybe it's in a part that wasn't released yet. I love this video. I love this video so much. Look at it go. It's such a good video.
Or rather, their interpretations, and get into heated arguments over which version is the real, authentic version. Unfortunately, video games do this so well that I can't think of a single example of this happening, ever. All discussions on games with ambiguous stories are always respectful and come to reasonable conclusions.
Fuck you.
Developers truly...
That voice though, do I sound bad?
The first time you play this masterpiece will likely be an accident. Google Chrome has a...
Does anyone else know there's a game based on the Overwatch porn characters? Tabs, Mercy Devil skin, Mercy Witch skin, Mercy Just skin. I love that joke. Mercy Rule 34 analysis, Widowmaker pleb taste, where to buy Mercy cosplay, Mercy into be outfit that actually exists. I mean, I hope that exists. Let's watch the intro to this.
The first time you play this masterpiece will likely be an accident. Google Chrome has a game hidden in its offline screen. If you're ever trying to load a page and your internet cuts out, you can press up on your keyboard to start this game. It's a cute, infinite runner starring a T-Rex on a mysterious mission. I urge you to try the game out yourself before continuing because, as always, there will be full spoilers in this video.
There will be full spoilers for T-Rex runner. Fuck it, let's watch it. I haven't watched this in so long.
Added to Google Chrome in September of 2014, the T-Rex runner has you control our dinosaur hero with
Hold on, one
September
second.
2014.
I can't remember the tabs. Cowboy Bebop fan theory, analysis of what? Of
Rex Runner.
Neon Genesis Evangelion, I think. Anime like Persona 5, Sailor Moon spin-offs, anime copied Dark Souls, Berserk, not Eminem. Hentai senpai meaning question mark.
Has you control our dinosaur hero with only 2 buttons. Up makes him jump, down makes him duck, and pressing down during a jump will cause him to fall back to the ground sooner.
So a bunch of people in the comments for this actually said, what the fuck? I didn't know that you could make him land sooner by pressing down. They actually learned something from this video.
You use these controls to slip past obstacles while the game continually propels you through the level. But that's all boring gameplay stuff. Like most games, it's a simple distraction while you discover the true meaning of the artistry that you're witnessing, the story.
Yeah.
See, video games are unique among all forms of art because they have to deal with interactivity. There's no way to reliably frame something or provide definite direction for the player reaching the conclusion that you want them to have, save for making your video game turn into something else instead. A movie sequence within a game isn't a game anymore. It's a movie. It sounds sort of stupid, but it's also true of reading diary logs or watching scenes of dialogue play out. Unless there's player input, something meaningful for the player to control, it's no longer a game in those moments.
Am I like... Do you think a bunch of people have watched this and don't realize it's a bit? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe I did this a little too well in terms of the straight face. I don't know.
Instead of putting in a lot of work creating non-linear narratives with player choices leading to different outcomes, relentless tough decisions, and gameplay actions carrying narrative weight, most developers have opted to do something far more interesting. They deliver a story in pieces, like a beautiful stained glass window that has been smashed with a hammer, and allow you to discover them and put it back together yourself. This is like a jigsaw puzzle you're trying to solve without having the picture on the box to guide you. Plus, you keep cutting your fingers on the pieces of glass so your blood is within whatever conclusion you come to. It really reinforces how much you're invested in the process and how worthwhile it's been. The problem arises when that stained glass window was secretly blank to begin with, and there is no original picture you're putting back together at all. The only image you ultimately see is whatever your blood and imagination makes. A good sign of this would be a lot of bickering and disagreement over important details when people compare their pictures. Or rather, their interpretations.
Oh, you see the cut there?
Heated arguments.
Oh, damn. When was this? 2018?
And I was over important details when people compare
pulling
their
the thing,
pictures,
and then when it snaps,
or rather, their
nice,
interpretations. And get into heated arguments over which version is the real, authentic version. Unfortunately, video games do this so well that I can't think of a single example of this happening, ever. All discussions on games with ambiguous stories are always respectful and come to reasonable conclusions.
Fuck you.
Developers truly are pushing this mode of storytelling to new refreshing heights with every game that has you piece together details with nebulous dialogue and vague item descriptions. What makes the T-Rex runner special is that it has totally...
Ocarina of Time overrated, The Last of Us flaws, Mario 64 more like 64, Monster Hunter World sucks, Half-Life 2 is a bad game. GTA, more like GTK. Contrarianism for dummy.
Broken free of those shackles, so much so that no other game has yet to achieve the same success with so little information given to you. After all, the less that's said to you, the more you get to fill in yourself, which is what high art is all about. There are levels to the T-Rex runner, and I don't mean that in the insignificant, childish term of video game levels. I mean levels of meaning, levels of comprehension. Both for what each individual person will be able to grasp and to cater to the different literary intelligence levels of the audience.
Yeah, very low in my case. Laughing at your own jokes is, in my defense, I don't remember making these jokes, so like they're new jokes to me. Like I don't like yeah.
It's a game for everyone. It's a game for no one. Juxtaposition. If the author of a book takes the time to mention what the color of the curtains are in a scene, then they had a crucial reason for doing so, and by God are we going to find out what that was. In liberal arts classes, Chekhov's gun is a real thing that every professor keeps in their desk to bash you over the head if you ignore this core idea. Hours must be spent figuring out why a semicolon was used instead of a period. Without this rule, all of literary criticism would collapse into itself, creating the second greatest tragedy to ever befall mankind. The first greatest would be there be no one left to analyze the books written about it.
Yeah.
The heart of all literary analysis lies in questions. T-Rex Runner immediately captivates any that begin to play with one so simple yet so compelling that it becomes an inescapable vortex of further questions, deeper questions, until you're spat out with revelation after shuddering revelation.
Ooh.
It all begins with this. Why is the T-Rex runner running?
I just got chills.
Is he running to something or away from something? The answer you may jump to is that this is some sort of humorous recreation of the extinction of
Man, I put so much effort into matching the fucking things in the background. This is from the game Evo, Search for Eden, the Super Nintendo game. That's actually pretty good. It's aged like it's not like the most fun game now, but like this was a really cool game.
Event that the dinosaurs went through. Our T-Rex is running from the spreading destruction caused by an asteroid that hypothetically collided with the Earth somewhere nearby. However, if you progress past the first few cactus jumps, you'll begin seeing pterodactyls flying toward you. Since they can fly, they would obviously be able to see farther than our hero
The mask, in case you miss it.
T-Rex, and wouldn't willingly fly toward anything as dangerous as a shockwave spreading out from an asteroid impact site. Again, everything is intentional. You need to remember that.
Yeah.
These pterodactyls could have easily been flying in the same direction that we are traveling in, and we're simply running so fast that we're overtaking them. But this isn't the case, and that's really important.
True.
Does this mean the T-Rex runner has an intended destination? Not necessarily. He could still be running from something, and I will posit his motivations are more than clear in just a moment.
Foreshadowing.
But we can safely assume there's nothing actively chasing him. Nothing physically present in the world, at least. The next clues come from repeated exposure to the game. Failure and restarting is a core part of the narrative experience in T-Rex Runner. While far more shallow games would use this as an indicator that you need to improve your technical mastery of boorish gameplay, here we see it used in a far more compelling and worthwhile way to further the narrative.
Satire often has an actual point underneath it. I wonder what it is of this video.
These questions come as if they're a loose string that you notice, causing the whole shroud to unravel after one.
This is the only time I have ever played this game, and I was like, how could I match it with what I'm saying right now? Oh, there's that game where you're a yarn person. Okay, let's just get that and play this for fucking 5 minutes.
Errant tug. Why would a T-Rex be defeated by something as small and trivial as a plant?
That's true.
Barbed or
Why?
no, a T-Rex would be capable of plowing right through these cacti. Same goes for the pterodactyls, which should present themselves as a meal on wings rather than an adversary for our hero. Remember, everything was decided on purpose. Our T-Rex could have easily been a far less fearsome dinosaur. But one of the most famous predators in history was chosen to be our avatar and our key to unlocking one of the greatest stories in video games for a deliberate reason. The final puzzle piece is on the T-Rex himself, something you have no doubt noticed is missing. Teeth. This T-Rex has no sign of the dinosaur's most prominent features. No predatory grin, just a vacant mouth standing out so clearly for you to notice it. Here's what's really happening here. Our T-Rex is not really missing any teeth. Our T-Rex is a vegetarian and ashamed of it. He views it as a defect. Every plant he collides with results in failure because he is ashamed that he wants to eat plants instead of meat, and every pterodactyl he bumps into comes with a wave of nausea and shame for something he should crave but instead disgusts him. Now consider the setting, chosen so carefully by both the T-Rex Runner dev team and the character himself.
Why
a
near
desert
Automata?
where he should encounter
okay,
the least
desert.
amount of
Okay,
temptation
alright.
to consume plant matter.
Nice.
Far from the scorn of other T-Rexes, which I propose is what he truly believes he's running from, his home. This is a tragic story of exile, guilt, and self-inflicted punishment. This T-Rex runner really is infinite as he attempts to run himself to death, to escape his hellish existence. Every time you fail means a flashback to the failure of his nature, or another irresistible meal and a new start to run off all of his energy to the point of deathly exhaustion. It's further supported by the day and night cycle that eventually begins partway through your run. It's not just a cycle for the sake of atmosphere, or else why would the background change each night to mark the passage of time? Every day spent running is closer to the sweet release the T-Rex craves. Of course, most of you watching are probably chortling to yourselves thinking that this is all obvious.
Yeah.
And yes, you're correct, it's plain as day and the first of many layers I mentioned earlier. This is the surface level interpretation of T-Rex Runner. It's the most grounded in objective, intentional details that anyone can latch onto. I'll say what we're all thinking, this is the layer included for children. Although some of the brighter ones may reach past it, we must have faith in the analytical skills of the next generation that will never surpass us but inevitably inherit our stations.
I don't remember any of this.
Fucking millennials. The next layer of understanding and meaning arrives when you acknowledge that the scene playing out in T-Rex Runner is impossible. While scholars among you no doubt immediately noticed that the T-Rex and pterodactyl did not coexist at any point in history,
Oh yeah,
the
it's
T-Rex
true.
is from the Cretaceous period while the pterodactyl is, of course, from the late Jurassic, there is another clue for those who have less interest in the most noble political pursuit of dinosaur study.
Political?
While some form of cacti might have existed during the Cretaceous period, it is laughably unlikely to be in a form so recognizable to us. The whole scenario is an impossible, glorious, fantastical play. T-Rex Runner enjoys a dreamscape of a setting, likely the last dying moments of our hero dinosaur as he contemplates all the prey he shamefully
land before
avoided in
time.
life, and all of the humiliating plants he chose to gorge himself on instead. The score on the screen takes on a new meaning with this new revelation. It's a karmic counter, divine judgment. The T-Rex is bolstering his own estimation of his life as he continues to avoid succumbing to temptation and stuffing his mouth with plants. Perhaps at some point, this dream becomes closer to reality in the form of an unending purgatory. For there are no lives, no limited continues. Restarts are instant as the T-Rex runner inflicts torture upon himself for all eternity in an infinite run. For the final layer of meaning, we must recall the hallowed words of Marshall McLuhan.
Of
The
course.
medium is the message.
So
and I
true.
propose there has never been a more harmonious match to that aphorism than T-Rex Runner. Naturally, I do not mean something as shoddy as the medium of video games. I mean Google's browser Chrome and the predicament that all who play this game will find themselves in. The internet is arguably the most important invention so far in mankind's troubled reign on this planet. And what is more fitting than a return to a dark age before we were born when access to that technology is ripped away from us? The T-Rex, the undisputed king of its era just as we are in our time, running aimlessly, uselessly, just as we flounder with indecisiveness when our addicting, nourishing technology is withheld. How pathetically enthralled we are with this childish distraction when what we really want is taken away from us, with no set promise of when it may return. In a few seconds, minutes, hours, keep jumping, keep running, keep waiting for something to happen, just like the T-Rex, thinking that the next jump will be different.
Oh no.
As always, you must be urged to look deeper. The T-Rex is, of course, not really an animal of legend, but a representation of ourselves.
Yeah.
He is the most cherished and foolish ancestor all rolled into one. He represents change, a vegetarian predator. Is this an evolutionary mutation gone awry, or a representation of how every bit of technological progress, from the first seeds we planted to the smartphones we all enjoy today, being the result of brilliant outliers like the T-Rex runner, stumbling ever forward no matter if they progress or not? Our unsung, mutated martyrs throughout history.
Whoa.
And how, when all of that is suddenly ripped away when the internet goes out, that we're left scrambling with no goals. That our society would tumble all the way back if it wasn't just your internet that was out, but everyone's internet, and the collapse of society that would follow. That we would be banished back into the depths of Plato's cave, sometimes reaching some scrap of enlightenment when the sun rises, but then plunge back into darkness when the night cycle comes again, as the T-Rex runner runs on and on. Or perhaps it's a return to the addiction of the internet that has us all back, prisoners of the cave, kept sustained and content but never truly happy. That is what the T-Rex runner truly symbolizes. That torturous pursuit of truth, knowledge, and real agonizing happiness that may never come. That accepting your true purpose while facing that which was expected for you can sometimes be done at once. And that the greatest revelation of all may always remain out of your reach, but that you must continue to push forward to grasp it, never stopping, over whatever obstacles may come at you. Facing truth, no matter how repulsive, rejecting your nature while embracing your instincts, and the horrifying reality that you cannot accept. Basically, it all means that Super Mario Odyssey is a 6 out of 10.
+2 out of 10. Nice one. It goes on a little too long at the end. Like this part to here is a little bit too long, but it's all building up for that at the end with the punchline. Yeah. That was funny. I don't remember writing that at all. There's a lot of lines there like that I'm hearing like for the first time. Yeah. It was funny. So this was on April 1st, 7 years ago, I think. Yeah, April 1st, 2018. Yeah. Or Are You Losing Memories of 40? Huh? There's a lot of videos that I don't remember. What does that matter? I know. Why does it matter? Yeah. Why does it matter? Is this the funniest video that I did, or is the Cuphead modest tutorial one funnier? Those are the only two videos I've ever done that are like meant to be like comedy. How difficult was it to record the audio for this without laughing at every line? It was very difficult. Very difficult. Yeah. There are parts when the scripts get really, really, really long. Sometimes I will forget a joke. So as I'm recording it, I will get to a joke and I'll read it out loud and I'll just burst out laughing and I have to do multiple takes. Sometimes the laugh that I keep in the video recording is actually me realizing that the joke was there and I forgot about it. The Elden Ring DLC opening might be funnier. I'm not sure. Should we do the Cuphead video? Erdtree was funnier. Well, Erdtree is only funny for the first bit, right? Oh, everything else isn't meant to be funny. You have that bad takes. Okay, all right.
Cuphead is finally here, and it is a doozy. Suffering multiple delays after its impressive reveal trailer, it feels like a miracle that we get to play it at all. I don't think I'm alone in saying that the visuals grabbed my attention so much that I avoided seeing any other trailers on the game. Maybe that wasn't for the best though, because it turns out
Foreshadowing is a literary device. All right, so it's important that I didn't see any more trailers because, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm explaining the joke.
Cuphead isn't anything like we expected it to be. Turns out Cuphead is like a lawn gnome, short and hard, and like all gnomes, it defies convention and ends up as a maniacal art piece. A subversion of everything that modern games stand for. There isn't much to spoil, but I will be showing the entire game, every bit of it, over the next few minutes. All of the big surprises and big reveals, so be warned if you want to continue. So here's my review for Cuphead, the latest, hottest game from the guys who brought you Hollow Knight, as you can tell from the art style. This game has been all over Twitter lately because of how it looks. Non-stop tweets about how gorgeous it is, and you can tell that they're right. Team Meat really upped their game for this one. But who cares about how good it looks when how it plays is what matters the most? A review wouldn't be worth anything if most of it was spent talking on things that weren't gameplay. Well, I am pleased and relieved to report that Cuphead has some of the tightest, most responsive controls I've ever come across. On the main menu we hit start and already we're off to a great beginning because the game reacts right away. This type of quick response is so important and this continues once we're into the game. I hit jump and I jump.
Yeah.
Just great, really tight controls, unlike some other game that might not work that way. Just imagine a game where you hit jump and then your guy doesn't jump. If I ever played a game that worked like that, it would be totally ruined. I've watched people play Mario.
So in case it's not clear, that's criticizing some reviewers that are like, this game has really tight controls. When you hit the button, something happens. Okay, whatever, dude. Like, what games aren't like that? And, like, it's pretty rare. You aren't playing some fucking slop nowadays. Like, sorry. Anyway.
Mario before, and it works the same way in those games. And what could be better company than Mario for a Metroidvania platformer like Cuphead? Things get different after this though. Whereas I know Mario has at least 2 levels because I've heard that spooky underground music, Cuphead is a lot more focused. Let me walk you through it. Anyone who only does video game reviews like me has, like I said, watched someone else play Mario at some point. So when I moved right, I knew I could jump. That's obvious. But then Cuphead does something really interesting. Instead of holding your hand, it puts a brick wall of difficulty in your way. It took me about 8 hours to beat Cuphead. That might be a little longer than most people, but I'd guess I'm close to the average. An hour of that time was spent right here at the start, and looking back, I think it was a really brave decision on the part of Team Meat to hit players with their difficulty right off the bat. See, since I'm a game reviewer, I noticed whenever I jumped it wasn't always the same height. I still don't know what causes it because I'm not a programmer or anything, but you can see it as I run from the start here. Different heights on some jumps. I thought there was some sort of dice roll to it, some randomness or RNG for any newcomers who aren't familiar with the really technical term. This immediately made me think of one of my favorite games, Hearthstone, or Diablo, so many games by Blizzard really, and they're one of my favorite developers, so Cuphead was once again in good company.
Yeah.
Blizzard is just like Nintendo and Bethesda. Their games are so good that I already know when I start my review that it's going to be a high score. I don't have to sweat and worry whether it'll be a 7, 8, or 9 out of 10. Instead, I only have to worry about how high the decimal point will be after the 9. And that makes my job so much easier as a reviewer, so I enjoy the game even more. It really justifies the score. They're really great developers. So I'm jumping and jumping thinking it's only a matter of time before I get a high dice roll and make it to the top of the cylinder thing, because why else would I have spent so much time jumping against it over and over? It was only an hour later that I finally saw it, the text in the background.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Mario for a second. See, Cuphead is really hard, and I know from when I watched someone play Mario that Cuphead is way harder than that. Because that game, Mario, didn't have to put text on the screen to help you out. This means it's so much easier. Cuphead demands so much more of you that it had to do this. It also uses way more buttons on the controller, whereas Mario doesn't, so it's already a more complicated and, dare I
Stuck here too. Fucking.
say it, better game because of it. Reading this text made me stop in place. I had to shiver as one of the first of many deep revelations about Cuphead swept over me. Creating a challenging game wasn't enough for Team Meat. No, they had to create a gripping experience on top of that. Think of the name, Cuphead, an empty cup waiting to be filled, an empty head waiting to be filled.
Whoa.
No ability for independent thought. The game doesn't let you overcome this obstacle on your own. No, you have to become Cuphead and allow these text messages to fill your mind. You can't proceed without doing this, no matter how hard you may try. It's incredible. Even after you know what to do, this isn't easy. It was another half hour before I finally got this timing down, and your reward is a much easier task of jumping through the floor.
Still fucked it up though.
Then the second trial begins. I want to stop and focus on the shooting here, a system that was made just for one part. That's all, developed and refined just for this. The game feel is sublime here. Notice how your bullets go through the block below your target, not only informing you that you're shooting the wrong thing, but also something that you can feel. You can feel.
So again, this is criticism how people misuse the term game feel without like really knowing what it means. So just feel the bullets go through.
The bullets going through the wall and everything. Just great game feel all over this game.
Great game feel, yeah.
This trial is easier than the first one because now you know what to do. Embrace Cuphead, follow the instructions. If you're feeling stubborn though, then this time you can break out of sequence and embrace randomness instead. Jumping and shooting has a chance of breaking the target, something I decided to do just to fight back against the game a little bit. That's how engaged I was with this cat and mouse routine it had started. As if to punish me, the next trial, or let's use proper terminology and call it what it is, a level, was a boss. Cuphead is once again unafraid of breaking conventions. It puts the boss in the middle of its duration, not at the end. This is where you'll spend the lion's share of your time with the game. A boss that has no attacks, has no way of killing you, and is still one of the most intense encounters I've played in a game. You need to jump and then bounce off these pink lights, 3 in a row, or else you can't make it over the next obstacle, and believe me, I tried. This is a 3-stage timing challenge that's rough even for the first one. This is like the jump and dash from earlier, way earlier in the game, because Cuphead expertly builds on prior lessons without any filler. Maybe most players will beat this challenge in only 2 hours or so instead of the 6 that I needed, but I don't care. I'll admit how difficult this was for me and how accomplished I was at the end. When I finally did this, the whole day was gone and I needed to shave, but I also didn't need to anymore because I was a man now. I had beaten it and had earned my next reward. You may think I'm crazy for sticking with it for so long, and I don't blame you. I was tempted many times to give up, but I'm a game reviewer, and I've watched enough people beat Dark Souls to know that sometimes you need to knuckle down and get through a tough part of a game. And now I understand why so many have in bleeding edge difficult games like Cuphead, Dark Souls, Crash Bandicoot, and What Remains of Edith Finch. A ghost appears next, and how fitting that it's a specter, a tease of what the game could have been if it wasn't biting commentary on typical gameplay trends. Co-op, multiplayer,
I love What Remains of
Cuphead
Edith
only
Finch.
brings up such things to ridicule them. And the ghost keeps spawning again and again, no matter how many times you clear it. A constant reminder of the false promise of the early trailers, and the artful bait and switch that Team Meat has performed for us. There's also the potential lore of the ghost and the coin. Like much of the game, it could just be a parody of other modern titles with so much unnecessary fluff, but who knows anymore? In a post-Dark Souls world, and make no mistake, Cuphead revels in that world. There could be layers of hidden meaning here. I look forward to watching a 2-hour-long video on each of these mysteries. I think it's a good sign for a game's story when you'll spend more time watching things about it on YouTube than you will playing it. That's depth. It's also how it ends, the parting
That's depth!
mystery that the game concludes on. There's a door to the exit. An exit to what though? A place to spend your coin? Something new to shoot? No, Cuphead does none of these things. It doesn't even have credits. It ends like it crashes, spitting you back to your destination.
So I actually did put some work into making it like how could a game reviewer actually have this authentic experience? So no one was expecting someone to be stuck on the tutorial for 8 hours, therefore it crashed when you finally got through it. So that is meant to be it's supposed to actually make sense. Anyway, this is my fucking background that I set up for this. Bill Nye clips Flat Earth denial, Flat Earth proof, Cosmos season 1, Owls, Shammy's crimes, Shammy, Mandalore hate file, Turbo selfie, turbo button, New Zealand lingo, Discord dragon pics, Discord. Was Discord? I was on Discord at that point. And JoJo, Wyvern's gone wild. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Cuphead hour. The story is that it's also, if you look at this, I'm lying in the video. It actually took me more than 8 hours to beat it. It actually took me 17 hours to do it. Oh man, atheism memes, conspiracy updated, Elon Musk file, space pics, Cuphead guide. Oh man, what's the other one? Oh, scarily, this one here, C4VKHCD. Okay, I just left this. This is a real file I had on my desktop, and it was just a cute video of a dog in the snow. It was just a really cute video. And I just left this on here just as like mystery, like what it is. And someone actually like went through the video and found this, like the link that it was on like Imgur or whatever. And I actually linked it. It's just a dog. I was like, damn, that's scary, man. That someone did that and found it. Neil deGrasse Tyson, man. Can we see the cute dog? I don't have it on this computer anymore. Sorry. Fucking horse porn.
Stop to think about what you experienced, and how so many other games can only hope to compare. After 8 hours, I knew that this was the end, but it still took me by surprise. The game is a bit short, and that might be a negative for some who are wanting something a bit more standard. Even though I know I'm not the best player, I'm no esport pro or anything, but I know that I do okay, just fine. So even if other players beat this game fast—
Oh, did people find the dog? Oh, nice. Can I click on that and show it? Is it safe? Hold on, I'll see it afterwards.
than I did, they will still have at least several hours of entertainment while going through this, on the pink light boss especially. Unfortunately, there's no New Game Plus mode at the moment. I want to go through it again now to show how much depth Cuphead has, so let me cut away from my footage and load it up. There's that responsive start menu again, and 3 save files, what a tease. Seriously, they committed so much to—
So the audio is a little bit off here, and it bothers me still, that I didn't do this live. I didn't record it. Like, I actually, like, I did myself, I recorded myself playing it, and then I did voiceover for it. I didn't talk as I was playing the game. So it's a little awkward.
the ruse, and here we go. There's so much depth found in how quickly I can get through this now. I've conquered the game, and it's mine. I don't even need to read the text anymore. My Cuphead is already filled with all this information. We'll shoot the proper way this time. I think it'll be much faster, and you can see how it's meant to be done. And then we're on to the next part. I hope I can do this one first try, and even with the boss here, you can— oh, look at that. I didn't notice that before. You can use the third light as a springboard to get up.
This is a bad take.
After all, that's another great example of the depth in Cuphead's encounters. That's probably something useful for the speed run of the game too. That'll be a big time save. The ghost and the coin feel like old friends now, still mysterious. And there's the exit. From 8 hours the first time to less than a minute the second time. How many other games can boast? Wait. Fuck.
8.8. Pros, great art style, depth, game feel. Cons, really hard, a bit short. Not made by Blizzard, Nintendo, or Bethesda. Did you beep the word fart? No, I just beep fucked. I thought it was funnier with it being beeped out. I don't know. Sometimes the censor is makes it funnier somehow. Do you know the Super Best Friends play clip where they talk about one of their old coworkers who said they have faith in the 3Bs, Bethesda, BioWare, and Blizzard? Did they really? Damn. So this video is extrapolation on something that actually really did happen with someone who previews games, had a bad time with Cuphead, and was like spread around the internet. I think the guy received way too much hate for it, but it spawned this conversation about should a reviewer have to be like good at a game in order to review it, and that was the more interesting thing. Like what the guy did was, like, you know, it was a little funny, but he received way too much like backlash for that. But the conversation about should a reviewer be able to like be good at a game to review it is clear. Like, you don't have to finish a game or to be good at it to have an opinion on it. Definitely, like, you can still have very worthwhile perspective and everything like that. But if you're doing like an official review of a game, I think that at the very least, you should have to finish it on like easy at least, right? I think that's what you need to do. And it blew my mind at the time that there were people saying that no, you don't have to finish a game or to be good at it to finish it. There is some weirdness there though when it comes to like, okay, well, what if a game is like Hades or Gungeon and you can play it over and over and over again, or if it's a multiplayer game, that sort of thing. Then it can become like, that's the gray area. But most games aren't like that. Most games are they have a definitive ending, and you should definitely be able to see an ending if you're going to do a full review. You could definitely do an opinion piece on it though. You can do an editorial, and that can probably have more merit than some reviews sometimes. Yeah, it really depends on how a person is defining a review. Yeah, for sure. If the game is shit for 10 hours, you need to play more. I would say if you are a paid reviewer or a professional reviewer, yes. This is something that what was that famous movie critic? He's dead now. Is it Ebert? Is it Roger Ebert? Am I getting the names mixed up? He used to have like a show with someone else, and maybe sometimes I conflate their names. Roger Ebert once said that he was in a movie so bad that he walked out in the middle of it, and he really regretted that. He said, from now on, I will finish a movie before I do a review on it. I just think that to be fair, to appraise something, you should see it to the end. There are some exceptions though, but most games don't really qualify for those. Yeah, it was with Siskel. Oh, Ebert and Siskel. Yeah, okay. Movies are way shorter than games. So yeah, it seems weird that like a movie reviewer would get up and just walk away when there's such a short passive experience compared to games. But yeah, I don't think it's fair to review something without finishing it. Like Steins Gate. Yeah, I've never done a review on Steins Gate, but I have an opinion on it. You can definitely have an opinion, 100%. Like, no one's saying you can't talk about something, but to have like a formal review, you should finish it. What if a bad movie is only bad for the first half, and then it's really great in the second half, and then it turns out that it was bad on purpose for the first half? It's meant to be bad. No, you don't see it's meant to be bad. This also applies to sports, funnily enough. You can't properly judge a whole game properly if you did not see until the end. Well, yeah, that it makes more sense in sports because there could be some like turnaround big top moment at the very end, right? How deep do you need to get into blueprints where you can review it? That would be one of the exceptions. I don't know where that would be. Probably, definitely one of the endings. What about Silent Hill F multiple playthroughs? I don't think you need to see all the multiple playthroughs to judge Silent Hill F, but some people might be a little bit mad at you if you judge it just from one playthrough. Yeah. Is that why you finished Darkest Dungeon? Yes, that is why I finished Darkest Dungeon, and also why I finished No Man's Sky. I feel very strongly about this. Yeah. Again, like, trying to be very specific with my words, almost everything, almost every game. There are some exceptions. Almost every game, if you were going to do a review on it, or critique really, but critique probably would have some gray area there. Because a critique is not always going to be like a formal review of if it's worth money or whatever. You should finish it. Yeah. One issue is publishers intentionally don't give reviewers enough time with the game before embargo lift to finish it before they want to hide something. Yeah, but then the reviewer should just not publish a review then, right? Like it's like the reviewer. I understand that it sucks for them that the first day or whatever is when all the hits come in, but like if you're not done the game yet, if you didn't have enough time, then that sucks, and they should give you more time. But also like you haven't done your job yet, so you should finish the game before you do your review. People are certainly unhappy about that one reviewer that only did the first ending in the Autonoma. I don't know about that. I feel like, oh man, I feel like that's on the game. I feel like the game really presents that as an ending. So like I don't know. Like I definitely, I remember when I played it on stream, and I don't know, I was uncomfortable on stream, so I don't know, but it did feel like a proper ending to me. Like I wouldn't blame someone from just walking away from them and being like, I'm done. Like yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like getting mad at that person is not a good take. Yeah. But I also think that when IGN reviewed that that Pokemon game and said too much water, I think that's legit criticism. Like when you're playing a Pokemon game, like you're constantly under attack from wild Pokemon when you're in the water. So saying there's too much water in this game because you're having too many wild encounters, I think that's legitimate criticism for the Pokemon game. It just sounds really really funny. Like yeah, I think there can be too much water. Yeah, but it got memed because it sounds funny. Yeah. I don't know, big disagree. You disagree about the Nier Automata thing? I can't remember very clearly how it ends in Nier Automata, so like I'm not sure. Like maybe if I played it now, it'd be obvious that there's more to it. Yeah, I don't know. How much of a replayable game like Hearthstone would you have to play to judge it to it fair to review? I'm not sure. Multiplayer games are very difficult to do. I feel like most people are going to understand, or the review could have like a disclaimer or something being like obviously we can't become like a professional player of this game. We played it for X amount of hours and just disclose how much you played it for, and you're just like reviewing it but also like you have to just be like, hey, like the meta can change, like we don't know how this is gonna play. Like a lot of the content in this game is other people, that sort of thing. I think most people understand that when it comes to a multiplayer game, that there are going to be concessions that the reviewer has to make, and you have to go in like with an open mind. Like yeah, or not open mind, just with that understanding. Yeah. Reviewed in patch XYZ. Yeah. Like, I feel like I haven't done that enough in some of my videos. I need to make it clear in some of the videos I'm playing it at this time on this patch or whatever, because it might be changed. Darkest Dungeon is a video that has gotten, and No Man's Sky are videos that have gotten comments being like, hey, like this isn't true. Like what are you talking about? It's like, well, no, it was patched in later. Same with Hollow Knight with some of the bosses they added in later too. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to watch the opening of the Shadow of the Erdtree video too to see if it's funnier than these two? I think it probably is actually. These jokes go on for a little bit too long. Nier A currently ends with a disclaimer about having done the first route, but apparently that was patched in. Oh, does it? Okay. Did I play it when it was patched in or no? Oh, a bunch of subs came in during that. Sorry for not seeing it now. Thank you for the 40 gift subs, you old merchant. Why 40 though? Why could it possibly be 40? That's a lot of gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zolis, for the 12 months, 1 year. The T-Rex Runner is such a banger video. I enjoyed watching it. Damn, I think I enjoyed the T-Rex Runner more than the Cuphead video. I'm always a little like uncomfortable with the Cuphead video because it was like joining in on the hate bandwagon on that guy a little bit, or presents that way, but it really wasn't meant to be. I think there's a comment that I pinned like right when it came out that was talking about that. Yeah. Video game journalists can create great game content without playing games at all. Yeah. Like there are different kinds of video game journalism. It's just this is about reviewers. Thank you, Darksleeve, for the 81 months with Game Feel spelt out. Thank you very much. And thank you, SkinP94, for the 19 months as well. I'd say the equivalent of being terrible at games, game reviewer is like a movie critic who doesn't understand cinema things like cinematography. You can still review if people shouldn't take you seriously as a critic. I don't think that's true. I think that games are unique in that games will stop you and ask you to be like, hey, do you understand what's going on at the moment? It's kind of like if a book had a questionnaire to make sure you understand what the themes and everything are like. Whereas I think this is a Dara O'Brien bit. I think Dara O'Brien has a stand-up bit about this. Whereas like games will stop and be like, hey, this boss is a skill check. Do you understand how this game works, right? Whereas movies don't do that. I feel like you don't have to have that deep of an understanding about a bunch of things in order to have a worthwhile opinion and a take, especially if it's like someone who's new to movies or new to games. I think someone who is new to video games could make a review about like Elden Ring or whatever, and this is like the first hardest game I've ever played. I think that has a lot of value. Like if they like, this was my struggle, this is what I learned, I had a lot of difficulty here and here. I think that has a shit ton of value. And I think the same can go for someone who isn't caught up in like, oh, here's all the cinematography techniques that they were using, everything like that. Instead, I'm just going to judge like what the experience was like as more of a layman as the movie like washing over me, that sort of thing. I think that has value, yeah. But when it comes to like the why video games are exceptional is that if you're not good enough to finish them, you won't see the ending, you won't see all the content, so you can't really judge it. So I think that it does have value for sure. Yeah. I think there's still like taking you seriously as a critic. Like if you are a critic, yeah, you should probably have a deeper understanding. But as a reviewer, I feel like there's less of an onus on you there to really know like a lot of the techniques and terminology, right? Yeah, okay. I don't think we need to react to any more videos. I don't think we need to do Shadow Your Tree video. We already did a watch along of that one too. But yeah. I don't know if I could just do funny content. I wonder if I would get bored. I like taking opportunities to be funny within something that's doing something else instead, and just like organically coming. I think it's kind of like a cheat code for me, because if I had to sat down and like formulate jokes and bits and everything like that, that would be very, very difficult. But just going through the motions and then just taking them as they just like naturally come up, I think that's an easier way for me to handle comedy or being funny. 80% of chat did vote to keep watching videos or playing the game. Really? But then we won't finish it tomorrow. All right, Scrandle. All right, it's Friday Scran, then we'll take break. All right, for those who scran after, crab fries. Oh man, I don't really like seafood all that much, but I would try those crab fries. Those look pretty good. Sausage casserole buffet with unlimited beer. Okay, I mean, it has to be left, right? It has to be left. Left is gonna win. And I don't want to like dilute the pool and be like, oh shit, later on in life, I'm going to like vote for the crab cakes, and then I realize that no, well, they won't be next to each other. Yeah, let's go with the beer. Okay, Friday Scran, here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, chicken panini. Cheese panini's cousin. For Aberdeen fans. Why is it for Aberdeen fans? For £6. Versus 2 herrings. Are those even cooked? With a bunch of onion? Huh. I'm confused. Why does it say for Aberdeen fans when we're in Greece? Was this poison for the Aberdeen fans that showed up, or what? Okay, I personally would eat left. However, I feel like right might have some appeal to people that like this sort of thing, and like, actually, the more I look at it, the more it looks kind of gross, even for fish. This looks like it's melting, like walruses. Hypothetical walrus, would you eat right? Have you tried ceviche? I have not. No. With loose raw onions, kind of gross, right? It's a huge delicacy in the Netherlands. Is it? Is this a good version of the delicacy or no? Yeah? Okay. Wow. Okay. Damn. Thank you, chat. You got me through this. Ice cream sandwich versus Zenyo's Chenier. Okay. Definitely not the worst of the onion bread that I've seen. Left is an ice cream sandwich. I don't like mixing the bread with the ice cream, but like it's cheap. You get some ice cream, you can eat it. I'm going left. It was right. Okay. All right. Sorry, I forgot what day it is. I need to start going on the right now. Bovril, strong enough to melt the cutlery